Welcome back to Anime and Beyond. Today we are going to react to episode 14 of season 5 of My Hero Academia. Last episode we see
What?
Last episode we see the League of Villains attack city again, and so that kind of got, the heroes and everybody kind of riled up. Meanwhile, Bakugo and Todoroki had their interview. Actually, everybody kind of had their interview.
Yeah.
And they were working on their work studies because now there's a shortage of heroes that Hawks was talking about.
Yeah. They're not trusting Slide and Go with anything.
Yeah. I don't know truly what's going on as far as why they have the shortage, but Bakugo looked like he was going to work with Genus, the gene. And I thought that was going to be a good idea, but it looks like now Bakugo, Deku, and Todoroki are going to be working underneath Endeavor. So that's going to be interesting.
It's going to be funny too.
Yeah, but before that, they had the little Christmas party, so it was a time to relax. And I remember towards the end, you mentioned something at the end it said, I hope that this will happen again.
Like a nice, fun Christmas party would happen next year.
Yeah.
At that time, I hoped that this would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it was I think you thought it was more of a foreshadow of something that would come that would prevent it happening ever again.
Yeah, or at least prevent that exact same, maybe there's going to be some type of sadness or some type of feeling of betrayal.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm reading into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let us know what y'all think about that.
Yeah. I originally thought that Hawk was the traitor. I don't think there was anybody right now and within the Class A that looked like a traitor. I guess they were just kind of bringing it up this could be a possibility. Yeah. And I was just thinking of Hawk because I remember in the beginning of the season he kind of looked a little bit suspicious. But I mean, I was probably reading into it too. So regardless, I'm looking forward to this episode. So we're gonna get right into it. Let's get it.
Oh, were you thinking of because he was in the movie? And he was,
yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if he was involved even then. I guess he was.
Because
it was 9. They were talking about 9, and he was somehow I think he told the heroes who they were or something.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you're saying now.
Now you're picking up.
Now I'm picking up what you're putting down.
He's talking to
Oh, so it's pretty much like a sacrifice. You're just giving a hero to sacrifice.
Mm-hmm. That's what it seems like, at least. Dang, there are more? Well, I guess that makes sense, though.
Yeah, because even in last season, Hawks was telling Endeavor there's been multiple attacks.
Yeah. Wow.
Dang, it took the whole long. No. He's not carrying him around in the bag.
Oh, now he's home?
Oh, they can only go home
for one day.
Uh-oh. She's like, you're a father so young. They both cry way too much. Broke the window.
Off to Endeavor's agency.
They could be like a fireman unit.
They seriously put out fires.
Wouldn't his family be at risk now? If the villains really, really wanted to?
It's true.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Wow.
Oh boy. I don't know why this guy reminds me of Night Eye already.
Yeah.
He likes Midoriya.
Mm-hmm.
Although Midoriya did talk back to him in season 2. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
There it is. He gave him the old front hand, backhand right here.
Yeah, that fight. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, he remembers. Ah.
He just drops his luggage. There was already an attack?
Oh. Ooh. He's like taking the what are windows made out of?
Sand.
That's cool. He just changes his uniform like that? That's
Man,
crazy.
It's like turning into liquid.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, the kids came in clutch. But he got them all.
Hmm.
So they're trying to take down the #1 hero.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? Against other heroes, he could have been dangerous.
What is he up to, man?
Didn't we see this in like the Mr. Gentle episodes?
He did have a book, right? Or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He should have wrote some code in there.
Should have wrote something down on a piece of paper or something.
Yeah. Man, this kind of feels like we won't see Hawks again after this.
Yeah. If anybody will pick it up, I think it will be Endeavor. Oh, he looks kind of cool.
It's like a news report, like a newspaper agency.
It looks. Yeah, it looks wild.
Oh, he's actually taking time to read it.
Yeah, you gotta pick up on it.
Midoriya's
Something's not right.
I think Midoriya might be the smartest one there.
Well, yeah,
but Bakugo's also super straightforward.
Yeah. All right, he's picking up.
Good. Why isn't it giving us subtitles for this? That's kind of cool though.
I know. He reads fast.
He figured it out.
Oh.
There are more heroes in the Liberation? 100.
Dang. It's getting kind of crazy. That's all I gotta say. 4 months is gonna go. What? It's over
100,000.
100,000.
100,000. And what I thought I was looking at was like a hero hangout at first, because Slide and Go was there.
Yeah.
Slide and Go is in on the. Unless I'm reading that wrong, it sounded like they were.
That's
saying
what I was. I was like, what's? I was like, what is really happening?
Which would make sense why he's like, you can't leave it without permission to go somewhere, because they're keeping track of these guys. And what happened to the best Genist?
Yeah.
What happened to him? Because it looked like he was gonna attack him, and he had a duffel bag afterwards. I mean, they picked Hawks for a reason. They said they thought he could do stuff.
Yeah, we gotta.
But would he become a murderer?
That's the thing. I want to know. Oh man, I don't.
And it would make sense to go after him because he's already an injured hero, missing a lung.
That's what I was saying. I was thinking two things. What is? Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. I was thinking maybe Gene was the inside, that guy who was trying to get information from the inside. And he was actually a villain. But that wouldn't make sense because he has everything to lose, really. I mean, he only has one lung, right? So I was like, I don't know. My hunch is Hawks is still some type of triple agent, right? So, I don't know.
I think
it's like he's working for them, acting like he's working for them, acting like he's working for. I don't.
敵は何だと思うすまない変なことを聞いたな
I think I now see why they called Hawks in on this, and why he's being so secretive, and why he's willing to do maybe even like he took the #1 hero to go fight the Nomu. Maybe do something else like that with the best Genist. Maybe that was his thing, to go convince the best Genist to go with him somewhere so he could fight the Nomu. Because if there's over 100,000 people and a lot of those guys are heroes that are part of this liberation front, then you can't really trust anyone. How do you know half of Endeavor's sidekicks aren't part of that?
Yeah. That's...
So I tend to still think now, because he gave Endeavor this information, I'm going to still go with the fact that Hawks is ultimately on the good guy's side. I mean, he could be giving false information.
I was like, it could
maybe
be
it's
a
like
trap.
200,000.
Yeah.
Maybe it's less than that. Maybe he's just giving false information. He saved Endeavor there. Although I don't think those guys, the guy had a golf club. I don't think he would have hurt Endeavor.
Yeah. There's a lot.
I don't know.
Now I'm thinking back, because you were saying how, what if the villains went and attacked their families? So I'm thinking, like, kind of what you were saying, the villains would create a plan, get some of the hero, a good amount of the heroes to go to this place to basically defend people from the enemies, from killing them, from the 100,000 army that they're forming, and then trick them and then send them after their families. Because the idea I'm thinking of is, well, some of them are gonna find out that that's their plan, and so they're gonna do like a split up thing. Some people go here, other people stay here. Then they're gonna go after their families. But then, okay, I feel like there's a hole in that, actually. I'm thinking they want to take out the number one hero. By taking out the number one hero, you've kind of dissolved the whole. I mean, if you can stop the number one, who's gonna stop you? So they can take control right there. My thing is that their goal to get rid of heroes? Because my thing is, okay, they take over. Say they do take over, then what? What is their plan? Like, I think of Stain. What is his plan?
He wanted people that that were heroes purely for being heroes, and not for wanting to make money off of it, right?
Exactly.
So he wanted pure heroes.
Yeah, exactly. See, if it would be different with something like that, but I feel like whatever is in line with All for One, what his idea of the villains are, of being in charge, whatever that is, I think that's probably what they're pursuing. But I don't know what that would be, though. This is what makes sense to me: a Joker versus Batman type thing.
Chaos.
Well, it's like the Joker. I mean, he said it in one of the Batman movies. It would be boring without you. You're like, I like, you complete me. That's what he said. And to me, I feel like it would lose that in kind of a non-morbid sense. I don't know. You would just have evil. So evil would be in charge, but what would you do? Like, what is the goal? To keep? I mean, is it like a let's say a Madara thing, where he wants to control? He just wants to control everybody, or is it just I want total chaos, like you were saying? I don't know.
Kind of like Monoma, I'm drawing a blank when it comes to remembering Shigaraki's actual goals. I have to go back and watch that. It's been a while since I've heard him say it. But I don't think his goals align with this book. I think he's still using other people, like the Stain crew and the people who are fans of this meta liberation front. He's drawing them all in. Like they're finding a home there because they don't have a home anywhere else. And I'm not sure if the reason he wants to destroy the whole hero system is because, like they said in this, the point of this book is, when some people are on top, other people suffer.
Right.
The consequences and stuff like that. And so, because these heroes are successful, making money off of arresting people or whatever, you have people who are poor, and you have, you can't use your quirk in public unless you have a license. You can't do certain things unless you have your license.
Right. Certain privileges. Yeah, that's an interesting point. Maybe they believe that something like the system's broken, and we want to fix it. We have our view of how to fix the situation, and the hero situation is flawed.
And then maybe they're just trying to revert and go back to the All for One state, to where he was in control of everybody and everybody served him.
Yeah, that
it's like an underground king, but maybe they want to make that above ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, I'll have to go watch.
Yeah.
Rewatch Shigaraki's, his little speeches.
Now I'm thinking like All for One is gonna get out. They're gonna bust him out. Oh man, I feel like that's part of Shigaraki's plan to bust him out, because I remember All for One saying, and I don't know if it was season 2, after he sent him to the portal, he says it's up to you. Like I mean, trusting everything to you. Like it's up to you to.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a passing. I mean, it is a passing of a torch, but it's like I don't know. Basically, his plan is All for One's plan. I just don't know what it is though. But I do feel like this has something to do with it though. The fact that the 100, dude, that's crazy. 100,000, enemies coming at them.
I think this is perfect to have these three heroes be with Endeavor, because we already saw what would have happened right there. Even if Hawks hadn't shown up, these guys would have stopped those three villains that were trying to hurt him. So in a way, they're gonna be like his bodyguards.
Yeah.
I could just see Shoto being able to support Endeavor if he's overheating, cool him off a little bit.
Yeah.
And then boom, he's ready to go again. So
that's true. He mentioned that too.
But I think they're the perfect matchup or perfect people to team up with Endeavor to keep him safe in this time period. The
only thing is Endeavor barely survived that Nomu attack.
That's true.
And if this 100,000 army that they're making is filled with those Nomus, 100,000 of them, you need someone who is twice as strong, or maybe even stronger, 3 times stronger than Endeavor, or you need a lot of people like Endeavor.
Yeah.
Because that will be a total massacre.
I wonder if he's even counting Nomus though, because it sounded like he didn't really know how many Nomus there were in the past.
Right.
I think when they fought, I feel like afterwards when Endeavor was in the hospital and they were talking, I feel like maybe I'm misremembering, but I feel like he didn't, and Hawks didn't know how many Nomus, because Dabi had went to go collect that Nomu, and then they had been talks about Nomus attacking in different places. There could be 100,000 Nomus, but I kind of feel like he's talking about heroes, or just different people with quirks. I don't even know if he's counting in that. It could be more because of the Nomus. I don't know if he's counting that in, but it could be. It could be 100,000 Nomus, or a mix between 90,000 this, 10,000 stuff like that.
Could be a mixture.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we did see a number of new. It looks like a new villains.
And they had just attacked because they were told to.
Yeah. So. It's interesting. There's gonna be a war. That's crazy. And and see, now we see why they need more heroes.
Who knows how many other heroes have been attacked like this?
Yeah.
So it's almost like they're taking the same approach that Stain took. Stain would attack the fake heroes, but seems like they're just willing to attack any hero.
This would be interesting, because what if they blitz? So I'm thinking, how some animes, they have villains that play by the rules. Well, what if they do something where they blitz 100,000 villains or an army, blitz one person at a time, they just take over and they just slowly just annihilate all of them.
Yeah,
that would be kind of big brain.
You need someone like Madara
to there's a lot of possibilities that can happen here. So yeah, man, it's looking kind of dire.
It is
like a dire situation.
It looks like it's gonna be a pretty serious season. Based off the beginning, I would thought this was just gonna be a happy-go season the whole time.
Yeah.
I didn't really think it was gonna get serious like it is now.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. Why do I feel like somebody's gonna die?
That's what I'm starting to think too. And my first thought is maybe it's the best Genius guy. I don't know. It could be more than that. Because if they're the most susceptible people, I think, would be the students.
Oh yeah, they would be the first to go.
Less experience.
Yeah.
Less than the sidekicks and stuff.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. This is getting wild and crazy. Thank y'all for watching and supporting our channel. Don't forget to check out our social media accounts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this episode, reaction, and review.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Rumble. And if you like us, you can follow our friends on YouTube as well. Jfrizl, Bloxtun for gaming, Ritual Adam for short films, Ortex08 for sermons, and Thought You Should Know podcast discusses all things mental health.
With that said, I'm Devin.
I'm Noah.
We'll see y'all next time. Peace.